well, here's another late one. I was going to leave it, but I thought might as well just get it done. What's the harm? So agonisingly hot right now, so apologies in advance if I'm a bit off. My brain is melting right now, so that's why. A vague but also expansive topic I'm going to cover today is the fact that literally we know almost for certain, like almost certainly, that everything we know and understand to be, the truth and stuff is either 1, completely wrong, 2, completely right, 3, slightly right, slightly wrong, or 4, based on absolutely nothing, so we can't fit it into any group. So that's what we know. We know that we don't know shit, basically. That's the background that you need to know just before we get into this. So of course, the reasonable thing to do is want to know, like, the truth and that, and push to know and understand, the philosophy and the reason and the meaning, like, try and do that. But of course, that is a very difficult thing to do. It's not something you can get done, It's not one thing that can be done. It's a million upon a million small sequences that have to happen in such perfect ways and at just beyond our grasp of capability, so we just don't know. And it's like we could be doing it and we could be getting so close and have no clue that we're getting close and then end up going even further the other way. So it's a very complicated process that we don't know, and we don't know where we are on the line, and we don't know how to go further and if we're going forwards or back. So again, it is just crazy shit whack. Due to the fucking complicatedness of it, it's very easy to sort of settle on either just an accepted set of beliefs or on just the idea that we won't know. Like, you can just settle on that, and sure, that might give you some ease / a contentment of peace, but it's just for me at least, it's not like, how could you leave it on? It's like you could be just teetering on the edge and you're just gonna go, yeah, fine. Like, there is so much out there. How could you just settle on this tiny fucking thing in this grand scheme of things? Like, settling is not one of my, like, it's not something I would allow myself to do. I couldn't settle, so I just have to be a part of and bear witness to and just actively progress my own understanding in the hopes that it does something for the collective. But then also, you don't know if the right process is a individual or a collective thing. So again, it's the closer you feel like you're getting to the answer, the further away you feel. Like, you can be so certain of a way you're going that once you get to that destination, you are 10 times more unsure than you began. So what do we even actually know? There are a few really vague things I could say now that I know to be true, like, this is a chair, I am a person, I'm filming right now, I'm speaking. These are very definitive actual things, but how do we know that they are the actions they are and that they are a part of some scheme, and it's not just a perspective thing, and it's not just a manifested creative thing, it's not just like a tulpa. So I don't know, no one knows, and we can't say for certain, and we don't know if we'll ever know. So, but I'd rather we constantly pursue it and never find it than say fuck it, sit down, never go further. Like, just settling. It's like, it's quitting. It's quitting at the most important game. That is, the entire basis of your fucking existence. Sure, it may seem quite futile as like a single individual to be trying to make progress and shit, but I think every person who has ever made any kind of discovery, and any group that has ever made any kind of discovery, is made up entirely of individuals who haven't a clue what they're doing, and they're just doing shit and hoping it goes right. Like, no one knows the way of things, and everyone's going there one way, and it might work for some, might not work for others, but at least they're going some way. So don't settle, because hopefully one of these ways will be the right one. So yeah, it's like, even if your input feels minuscule, every input is minuscule. So it's not that just because it's small, it's worthless. It's equal to every other. Just because you don't have the knowledge doesn't mean you can't break the walls and obtain the knowledge. Like, so don't settle. I've said that 12 times, but it's true. Don't settle on it, and just small things, small little discoveries that add up. Everything adds up. So just push your own cognitive ability or spiritual ability, and just hope, if hope even is a thing that exists, hope.